Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Sarah here. Today I am doing this look. It is a lovely smoky eye with a kind of jeweled green duochrome center. This is using the NYX Metals palette I got for Christmas. So if you want to see how this is done, keep watching. And yeah, thank you very much.
Hello everyone, right, okay, straight in with it. We've got MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Lovely jubbly, I love this one. I'm just going to prime my lid with this, and if you kind of want a cruelty-free dupe, you can also try the Urban Decay Potion Primer in Eden, because it's kind of got that lovely yellowy base to it. So next I'm taking the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. I'm going to use two shadows in this. We've got Foxy and Tease. Obviously you can see I love Foxy. I'm just going to set all that primer in with Foxy, so I'm just going to take that all the way up into the brow bone and get that nice and packed in. Lovely, go on. Next I'm taking a MAC brush. It's like an angled eye shadow brush, and I'm just using Tease here in the crease just to smoke it out and use this as a bit of a transition shade as well. So I'm just blending that in. Yeah, so this is the first time I'm narrating here. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm going to try and do more like that. Next, I'm just going to take a Colourpop fluffier brush just to kind of blend it out and not make the lines as harsh. As you can see, I'm pretty obsessed with trying to blend this out. And I'm going to go back in there with a little bit more Tease just to deepen out that outer corner and just, you know, make it look a bit more smoky. So as you'll find out throughout this video, I'm kind of using a combination of looking in the viewfinder and also the like an eyeshadow palette. So you will kind of catch the corner of the eyeshadow palette whilst I'm doing it. I'm just trying to find the best way here to do this. So if anyone's got any tips, let me know down in the bottom. So as you can see, like, we have got the Naked Smoky palette by Urban Decay. I'm going to take this lovely chocolate brown shade, which I've covered with my finger, and I'm going to use a Crown eyeshadow brush here. This is a really lovely one, really packs on the colour, so I'm just kind of working that in the outer corner, make it nice and smoky. Really love that. If you can hear any funny noises, that is my foot on my settee and not me farting. So yeah, just buffing that in right there. I don't know what it is, I'm obsessed with like dual tones, greens, and even purples. So you'll find that I do a lot of those kind of colours. I do try and obviously kind of go out my comfort zone, but there's something about green and purples that I just absolutely love. But now, just going back in there, just trying to make sure that everything's nice and deep and smoky, looking great. I've kind of like fanned out the outer edge as well, just to kind of wing it out. Now, taking the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette again, and using the black shade called Blackout. This is a lovely rich black, and I've just got a little kind of detailing brush there from Crown, and I'm just kind of going on the outer corner. It's obviously, it's best to start with less of the black than more, because if you make a little mistake, it's okay, you can add a little bit more to it and define it and deepen it, but if you put too much on, you just have to start all over again or really blend like hell. So just using the original Crown brush there, the shadow brush that had some of the brown on, just to kind of soften that black and not make it as harsh, but still wanting to layer it up so it still looks deep. And then I'll just be smoking that out a little bit to the outside. Yeah, you can see that I'm just winging it out a bit. So yeah, come on, come on. What's your favourite colour combos? Are you more like neutrals? Do you like more kind of bright colours? I am definitely a bright girl. So yeah, this is the NYX Metal palette that I got for Christmas. I'm taking those three shades from top, middle and bottom, using the Tarte C spray, setting spray, and just packing that on. And what I did find is, this is a Colourpop flat brush, is that if you've already sprayed the setting spray on, the palette doesn't seem to like it. It likes a fresh clean brush with a new setting spray. It doesn't like the powder to already be on it, so I did have to change the brush over a little bit later on and just pack a little bit more of that green pigment on, just because I just wanted it to be as vibrant as the other eye. So I'm just getting that blue on there, And you can see I'm kind of going, why isn't this green as vibrant as the other eye? Why? So I'm just kind of making sure that it's all kind of blended in as well, because I want it to look smooth. And there you go, there you can see I'm going back in with the green, and you can instantly see it's a brighter green, so it just shows that that palette likes to have a clean brush that hasn't already been dipped into it with some more setting spray. So I'm just kind of going back over that, then I'm going to go back over that green with the blue again, just to make it look all lovely. Yeah, just packing that lovely blue on again, and then I'm putting on that lighter icy blue on the top, just to kind of give it more depth, give it a bit more pop. I see no harm in using your fingers just to smudge out. Now I'm using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil in Demolition, I think it was. I think I should have warmed this up on my hand first, because it just didn't come out on my waterline very well. I don't tightline yet, because every time I try it just makes my eyes water like hell, but I think it's just one of those things that you're going to have to get used to, a bit like putting liner on. So I did actually kind of smudge that down onto the lower lash line, just to make it a little bit more smoky. And then I'm going to take the flat colour pop brush and just go in the inner corner there and just add some shimmer from the metal palette, just to make the inner corner pop. As you can see, I've got a little fold of skin on either side of my eyes. I don't have a flat piece like what everybody else seems to have, so I find it very difficult to bring the liner right down. This liner is amazing. The NYX Epic Ink liner is a total dupe for the Kat Von D tattoo liner, so if you're on a bit of a budget, it's definitely worth it. I've had mine for, I'd say, about a month, and it hasn't dried up, where I found with my Kat Von D liner it did. Oh, I made a little mistake there, and I definitely put the lid on properly, so I don't know what was going on with that Kat Von D one. Maybe it was a little blip, I don't know, but this is fantastic, and I'm really pleased I got it, and I would totally recommend anyone giving it a try. So yeah, just winging it out, and I'm going to obviously try and tidy up that little dot. Ooh, the sound of my own voice. I hate when you make a mistake with the eyeliner, it's so annoying. Just taking an Avon concealer here. This is a good little dupe for the Benefit Boing, and just taking a flat concealer brush and just trying my best to not mess up my line. I do think I made a bit of a hash job. Now they got the Tarte mascara here. Not my favourite mascara, but I got it in like a little set from Sephora last year, so I'm just making good use of it. So I'm just layering on that lovely black mascara. Layer, 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 layer. I could have worn false eyelashes, but as you'll see, by the time I put my foundation on, I've obviously realised that I'm running late for work. This is the Ordinary foundation, it's fantastic. This is 1.1 neutral, little bit yellow for my skin tone, but hey, it's good. I'm just taking a damp Real Technique sponge. Thought I'd give these a go. They were on offer, 2 for $5.99 in Boots, just to give them a little try. I do prefer my, I got it from Asda. It was like another orange one, but it's kind of got a bit more oomph to it than these ones. And then, yep, I was like, crap, gotta go. So I use a brush instead. This is definitely a buildable coverage. As you can see, you can still see the little spot on my chin. I'm fine with that. And I will go back over to cover it, but it will not be 100% covered, but it'll be pretty good. This is a crown brush. I really enjoy this one. It's nice and dense, so you can kind of get all the foundation buffed right in there. And of course, I'm going to put a bit more on, because why not? I'm not one for putting loads of concealer under my eyes. And I do like to get that little bit in on the side of my nose, where my corner of my eye is, just because I somehow always seem to miss it. It always looks that dark. So I'm trying to just buff that in there. I don't do baking really under my eyes, just because it can make my eyes really dry, so it looks wrinkly, and I'm already old enough, so I'll just use some Studio Fix powder in NW18 just to set my face. It is one of my favourites, been using this one for years. So just setting. People might think it's a bit heavy, but hey ho, it's gotta last me in a hot day in a shop. I'm gonna set this all up, and then I'm going to go straight into contouring. Oh, there I am singing. I'm going to go straight into contouring with Too Faced Milk Choc Soleil. Again, using this one for ages. And I'm also using a Real Techniques brush here. I really love this one for contouring with. I do actually spend quite a bit of time contouring my face. So what kind of videos would you like to see from me in the future? Would you like to see more kind of reviews? Because I do obviously a lot of reviews. Would you like to see more tutorials? Gain more confidence in myself. One of my New Year's resolutions to believe in myself. So hopefully, you know, if you leave some comments of what you would like to see, or any tips and tricks where you think, hey, you were doing that wrong, but you could be doing it right if you did it this way, let me know down below. So yeah, just buffing it in, making sure that I give myself some jaunty angles and not just this round moon face that I've got. Give myself some colour because I'm pretty pasty, so just warming that up as well. And I was having a little laugh to myself when I was watching this back, because when I'm doing it, I feel like I'm getting it into my hairline, but I'm not. And my old tutor in makeup is like, her head is like floating around, be like, get it in the hairline, get it in the hairline. And then I just totally haven't. So sorry, Helen, it's not that far in the hairline. You can see I'm really trying to like buff it in, because I can just see her little face just floating around behind me. But yeah, trying to buff that fourth chin away. Come on, contour, buff it away. But got a bit more of a rosy glow. I definitely find with this contour, it is very buildable. Oh, fantastic blusher alert. This is Essence. It's an ombre blush. I think it's Heat Wave. Yay! Really, really lovely. Super cheap. Get it from Wilkinson's. Really, really recommend. And I'm just using an Avon blusher brush. Really enjoy both the blusher brush and the blush. This is definitely one of my favourites, and it's lasted me ages. Really, really good quality and super affordable. So I am on a bit of a no spend this year. I don't know if anybody else is doing that, like a bit of a ban from buying things that they're not really allowed. So I moved into my house with my boyfriend Alex, and I just did not realise how much stuff I had until I moved in. Oh, highlighter, fantastic gold. So I said no more buying new makeup. So in terms of trying new things out, it's going to be a little bit for the next couple of months, but hopefully I will make a dent on some of the stuff that I have and not be such a massive hoarder. Oh, sorry, that sounded disgusting. I've got a blocked nose. Okay, just highlight those points. I'm not one for highlighting really the tip of my nose and my chin. Anyway, this Colourpop, you will see that I massively mess up my lips when I do this. A bit like Father Ted when they're hammering out the dints. I just keep going for it, keep trying to even out edges. Yeah, that face says it all. Don't know what the hell's going on there, but there you go. Yeah, I do have quite thin lips, and right there, yeah, they are pretty dry at the moment. I don't normally suffer from dry lips, but my goodness, that is dry. So yeah, I do have, like I say, thin lips, and it is a running joke between me and my boyfriend about how thin our lips are. I'm just trying to give them a bit of oomph. So yeah, it wasn't working for me that day. See, when I first put it on there, I can see it doesn't look too bad, but then at the end, it's like, oh, it's all smooshy. See, stop, Sarah. Stop now. You're ruining it. Ruining it. Stop. What are you doing? Oh, there we go. And there's the first mistake. Oh, she's going to ruin it some more. Yep. Oh, God, it's so wonky. Do my head in. Oh, give this thumbs up if you love a wonky lip. So there we go. This is me just doing some posing. Oh, yes, look how great I am. Oh, I don't know how people do it without looking like an absolute... Well, you know, I'm not one for that. So zooming out, oh, there's the end of my beauty room. Flick of the hair, woo! So yeah, this is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed me rambling over the top of everything. I will see you all later. Give me a little thumbs up. Give me a subscribe if you haven't done already. And thank you very much for watching me and my pouty face. Oh my God, what am I doing? Yeah. See you guys very, very soon. Jesus.